And the real essence of power is not to be seen, but to be felt. And I just want to say thank you and God bless you, Lotana, because I didn't even know it was you Babalola was linking up with.
Alhamdulillah. 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 Alhamdulillah.
Ṣẹ́yìn gbọ́ ẹranko yẹn ó láwọn progressives. In our lifetime, APC, ẹgbẹ́kẹ́gbẹ́, Tinubu and the bunch of rogues around him. But they tell you, see, they be progressives. And some of you just keep quiet and accepted it. Oh, they are progressives. You see those born bastards, those sewage dwellers, who kind of think they are important until they say, it's a shame. I'm embarrassed. They are embarrassed. Oh, no. Anyway, they were expecting the law to never really touch them, right? But these divisive animals, who are calling their fellow Yorubas Omoale because of this druggy. I mean, it's crazy, isn't it? They call themselves progressives. What is progressive about these guys? Education, healthcare, infrastructure, fight against corruption, which is pretty much like what has to stop before any other thing could really happen. They call themselves progressives, and some of you are quiet. And they just rode with it. Those young rogues, majority of them are not in Nigeria, they live abroad in the UK. One of them actually, right, like, listen, one of them even made another threat. And guess what? The police was also in that meeting. They were there when this kind of a threat was made by an empty pangolo, who is an hustler like me here in the UK, making a threat because his head is sort of a swollen bigger than his body, and he is a member of APC. Listen to this.
If they understand the weight of history on their heads, they need to wake up, because this cannot stand. When NSAS happened, they burnt down TVC, they burnt down BRT, they burnt down the DNA center where they used to store samples of criminals who commit crimes so that you can track them. They burnt it down. They killed police officers, they roasted them alive. This Sarah Ibrahim, and look, Sarah Ibrahim, if you're listening, I'm telling you as a person, your days are numbered. I'm telling you and I'm assuring you. The wheels of justice may be slow, but it's going to come around to you. Whoever you think is protecting you, I swear to God Almighty, I think you are, look, whoever is controlling or giving you that liver,
Olu, please,
wait, SIO, please, can you hold on, please? SIO, can you hold on, please?
Olu, calm down.
Sarah Ibrahim, if you are listening, no, please. If you are listening to this, Sarah Ibrahim, I'm choosing my words. No. Please, hold on. Please, hold on. Please. Can you hold on? Please. If you are listening to this space anonymously or whatever it is you're doing, you don't understand the toes you are stepping on. I know you think you are invincible. I know you think you are a superhero in Nigeria. But let me tell you something.
Labour Party
what
superhero.
You are doing is you are biting more sugar cane than your mouth and your 32 teeth in your mouth can bite. You think in Abia State, because of Alex Oti or LP Party, you have cover. Look, you may have cover inside Abia State. Are you going to sit inside Abia State forever? No, you are not. But just listen to this. Watch your back. And I'm saying it categorically because if the government of the day will not do the right thing, the government of the day appointed the Inspector General of Police. How is it possible?
So we have some of those frustrated idiots. But you know, social media, you can have a cover. You can actually and on social media, we are all powerful. We are all rich. We are all connected. We all know some people. Don't touch, don't this. But majority of people who talk like that are frustrated idiots who live in London. Frustrated, depressed, and this is how they make themselves feel good. Oh, I swear to God, I swear I will show you who I am. Is absolute nothing. And that happened where one of them who also bragged like him, where they were talking about how to get that one out of their police nets. And that idiot in London was making another threat. And I hope people can actually really follow it up. Now, when some of you who did that Niger meet some of those faceless wearies that you are seeing on Instagram or you are seeing on Twitter, who are sounding so powerful here and there, they are so highly opinionated. These are people that you'll be wondering, are you sure this guy is living in the UK? These are a bunch of frustrated miscreants. The only cover they have is UK. Some of you are arguing, engaging with lunatics simply because they live abroad. And, we do have a good weather. Sometimes, I am talking about mentally disturbed humans. Because nobody who has his own real mental, his brain intact, living abroad, you're understanding how systems works, what they call the digital footprints, will go on social media and make a blatant threat. Anything could happen tomorrow, and then he'll be like, no, I just said that, so it's because I was angry. How could you be so foolish thinking APC, Ebekegbe is going to come to your aid if somebody you threaten got killed? All because you want to prove to yourselves, I'm obedient, I am APC, I am this or that. If some of you see those who you are listening to on social media, especially those ones who have kind of built personality for themselves, right? But you see them defend the APC, you are discussing with lunatics who are wearing suits or some jumpers that makes them look like they are real. When you see some of them face to face, even though Nigeria is a shithole, your lives are pretty much better than some of them. I have never seen anybody who is mentally stable, living abroad, that is supporting Tinubu. I have not seen one. In fact, you see this APC, starting from Bokwari to Tinubu, and all the talking points of those who tell you or try to convince you that you just don't understand this thing very well. Tinubu is not what you think it is. I am yet to see any one of them that is not really having a mental problem. I have seen few, but I swear to God, it actually helped a lot of us to actually understand the thinking faculty of some of the people we've been calling friends here, even here in the UK. Some of you are seeing them from your base in Nigeria. In the UK, mad people, they home car. Mad people, they get house. Do you understand? In fact, if you are British and you get mental problem, you are entitled to a state support. And when I say state support, not even your bank manager, legito, will make enough money like the people who have their mental health problems in the UK and the support they have access to. So that simply means that weary that you are replying and you are engaging with on social media, and you are wondering, how could this one be living in America? How could this one be living in Canada? And how could he be thinking like this? Is that how they do in Canada? Is that how they do it in the US? Is that what they do in the UK where you live? Is that how they treat people? But you still see them stand up and say, shut up your mouth. All of you don't know what is going on here. I live here. And they'll keep making up stories to justify why you should endure what they are unleashing on you in Nigeria. I'm talking about chronic sadists, mentally deranged people. And if you do see them one-on-one, you will regret ever engaging them heartily. And I've encouraged a lot of you to please stay away from them. Because how could you be living in the UK and you are a bigot? Like, what is the color of your problem? You are a black man in a white man country, and every now and then we are reminded that we should go back to where we come from. And you are living in that, you are existing in that society, and in that society, you know you have so much system, so much protection from the system. You are a black man, whether you are carrying British passport or not. Living in this country means you are living in a white man's land. How could you live here, experience some of the things we are experiencing here, and you say you get mental problem? You go on social media and you are promoting ethnic division, tribal division, in the name of defending APC. Although the mental problem. Explain it to me in French. Where I understand it. You are living in a system where systemic racism is so pure here. And Olori Burukware will be one of those that would shout and scream, they hate us. All these white people, in this unique but you are sitting in their country, benefiting that same white country and the racism there. And you are promoting racism back in your own supposed country against your fellow supposed countrymen. Odelo Yawiri. For a druggie that will continue to deal with your family, your loved ones. Your loved ones are also victims, so they are victims of the rot. So if you don't get mental problem, I don't think you'll be comfortably staying here and be defending what you see happen there. No, come on, your only problem, right? Well, I'll leave it at that, just so that you know that you can do space 1 million times. You can do all of this, your talk and all of that. But every now and then you will be reminded that you are nothing. You understand that? You are nothing but the pencil in the hand of your slave masters. You are nothing but a pencil in the hand of your slave masters. And they can use it to write anything, even when they are writing things that are completely against you, against your children, against their welfare, against their safety, against your own economic capacity, against everything that makes you real human. They will still use you to write it. And I will remind you also, right, that no matter how much you want to make yourself important in the whole scheme of things, you are the inconsequential lot, and you are only useful for exactly what you are doing. Keep the division and keep sharing the poverty and pretend that you are better off, or you will be better off. Maybe now, maybe not now, maybe later. And continue to tell yourself that. And let's go a little bit forward. This guy who said that you should, Nigerians are wasteful. Country where no get electricity. Country where they Baba, this one is not even a joke. Nigeria generates, they say Nigeria national grid, right, collapsed again recently. And they said Nigeria's distributed electricity or so, right, dropped. Guess what it dropped to? 2,300 megawatts. Omo. When people tell you that Nigeria will be great, Nigeria will be great. Nigeria go better, Nigeria go better. You see, Nigeria will be great, Nigeria will be great is what those who claim to be educated idiot will say. But you see those ones who are like permanent illiterate, they will say Nigeria go better, Nigeria go better. But they too are wise now. They are saying, when is that Nigeria go better? Nigeria will be great. Nigeria will be great. When? Because everything that could make a country actually like show that they are on the road to greatness is not existing in Nigeria. They celebrate mediocrity. Then they pray to God to turn it around to something that will shock them. That is yet to happen. India. They said they just added India just added 490,000 megawatt of electricity to their national grid. I think they have like about 900 megawatts now. Like it's so massive, right? That 95% of India, of 1.3 billion or 1.4 billion population, right? 95% of India is electrified. 95% electrified. 490,000 megawatts added to the Indian electricity in the last 5 years. And they are nearly 1 billion megawatt electricity. Google it. That's a lot. To South Africa, they are generating over 150,000 megawatt electricity. The G-Ant of Africa is generating 2,000 or is generating 5,000, distributing 2,300. So their minister now came out and said, Nigerians are complaining that they want to be paying more for darkness. These are people who don't know how to manage electricity. Everybody, you just, they keep their refrigerator on, they keep this on, instead of them turning it off. Alaye, you demand, Dini. Baba, you get MTN line, Abi. So you put 500 naira on your MTN line. Okay? And I put 50,000 on mine. Chongo, MTN now decided to take my 50,000, but they don't give me any service. I couldn't download, I couldn't upload, I couldn't make calls. And when I checked my balance, my 50,000 was over. I now call MTN. MTN, now they mad, Dini. I put 50,000, I never spent that, you don't finish. And MTN is like, why don't you turn off your data? It's your fault now, it's next time. We need to, don't say because you put 50,000. You need to turn the data off. You need to turn clinic off. Alaye, if I want to turn data off, maybe na data you dey sell. Abi, I am saying there is no service. I don't get any service. My money is gone. You are telling me it's because I turned data on. You're mad, Dini. Baba, you give me electricity, for example. Now, what I use, I go pay for now. No be so. It is my, see, you can pay 1,000 naira electricity for electricity a month. And you are the best economist who is managing it and all of that. The first thing first be say, make the electricity self-day. So that I can now choose if I want to be turning things up or not to cut down how much I am spending. You are the one providing something. You are the one complaining that they overuse them. I know they pay you. So the guy came out and he said, okay, he's sorry. He shouldn't have said it that way. He was only trying to advise people, but he was stupid. So he now said a few things further, but he apologized. And I told you when he said it, and I have to come and tell you that he's apologized now. Not that it really matters, okay? But for the record, let's say he apologized and said other few stupid things too. Maybe to even make it worse. Do you mind?
Thank you so much indeed, Honorable Minister, for joining us tonight.
Thank you so much, Shehu.
Appreciate it. Let me begin with what has become a major reaction from Nigerians. Perhaps something that you said about the closing when you had the engagement at the ministerial briefing. There has been a lot of reactions to your statement when you were asking Nigerians to start switching off their freezers. That perhaps had come to Nigerians who feel offended by that statement, telling them to switch off their freezers and their appliances. Do you regret such a statement, Minister, which perhaps comes to many as a statement that came in a bad taste?
Thank you so much, Shehu. Let me start by saying that it was never intended to insult the sensibilities of Nigeria in any way. Sincerely, if you watched the tape, that video very well, I never said that people should switch off their freezer. It was actually an innocent advice with regards to energy consumption management, which we believe will go a long way in reducing people's energy bills. And that advice was actually directed at those that we believe, because of the recent increase in tariff, you start enjoying 20, 22, 24 hours of power supply. What I said was that the fact that the tariff for Band A, which is for 15% of the total electricity consumers, will increase by over 200%, does not necessarily translate into 200% increase in their electricity bills if power is properly managed in terms of consumption. The example of the freezer, well, he might not have gone down well with majority of Nigerians. I would say, oh, sorry about that. It was never in my intention to insult anybody. It was just out of my passion and my eagerness to ensure that we make a change in this sector, which has suffered a lot of setback for some years, that we said we need to cultivate the culture.
Nuisance Lele. Nuisance Lele.
So don't let him waste much of your time. He further said other nonsense. So there's no point you listening to that. But he did say something about giving them 24 hours electricity. Adelabu, you the mad. Say after me. Adelabu is mad. Because the template was that only those who were enjoying 20 hours a day, band A, there were those whose tariffs were increased by over 200%. But the people they call say them the band A, like it's like saying you are band A, and you're like me. Me band A, how? You are enjoying 20 hours a day. Are you not? Me. I bet Nisa. Me. When was the last time I enjoyed 2 hours a day, 2 hours electricity a day? So I'm band A. And now you are band A, you will now be enjoying 20 hours. Since then, bomb, I have never seen 20 hours electricity in this area. I've been living here for the past 45 years. Which band A? So that one created Wahala. Sure, you understand? Band Binko, 10 hours. When did you give us 10 hours? Let's these people come out and swear that true, they are giving you 20 hours as band A. When was that? So we shall did that one, and as it is, it remains a scam. They should generate the electricity, okay? They should not worry about how people are going to pay for it. You shouldn't be increasing payments for darkness. People should be paying for energy. They should be paying for power, right? Not for darkness. But Nigeria will be great. Great. Make Nigeria great again. How do you say that, Maga? No, I say make Nigeria great again. Manager. Okay. I'm talking about my power or Maniga. We will be talking about the further escalation of the old time friends. I am talking about Fubara and Werewike. One of the things I picked up when I was away the last time was that the reason why Werewike kept attacking Odili is more obvious now, okay? It's like they told him that a new king would have to be crowned because of the position this person is holding. But Werewike is a former, sort of a former governor, a former king, or former boss that was accorded the same honor, but wouldn't want that to be done to his supposed S2G. Now, the supposed S2G seems to have shortchanged him now, or removed chalk from his feet, under his feet, right? And it's because Odili came out and he said, whether young, old and young, Fubara is now the leader of Rivers State. But you need to see the tantrum of Werewike and waiting to call Peter Odili and his wife. Anyway, I have bring you a copy. Yeah.
Of your people are with you. And they've asked me to tell you that you are the political leader of Rivers State. Rivers people say, where you go, we will go with you. Where you stand, we will stand with you. You are standing on firm ground. Stand there. Hold on to God. The rest of the journey will be a piece of cake.
So that's a Peter Odili. You hardly see him talk in the media. He's always the guy behind. He's their godfather in Rivers States. Okay, like they accord him that. Where Wike said he built him a cancer center and also built judge's quarters for his wife or in his wife's name. But now they are going after his godson that they once told him that they would never serve master and serve the boy. Now they are doing boy to Fubara. And Fubara himself is coming of age too. This is what he told the local government chairman that are disloyal or disrespecting him. I kind of like this and the tone.